Using Cauchy's integral formula, evaluate integral c z square minus 1 by z square plus 1 dz, where c is a circle mod z minus a equal to 1. Before doing this problem, we try to understand about the circle. Mod z minus a equal to r means center a, radius r. You take any point z1. If mod z1 minus a less than r, you got the value mod z1 minus a, you got less than r. Z1 is inside the circle. Mod z1 minus a value greater than r, then z1 is outside the circle. Mod z1 minus a value r, then z1 is on the circle. So now we'll go for the problem. Given problem, integral c z square minus 1 by z square plus 1 dz. So now can I write like this? Z square minus 1 by z square minus I square. So what is I square value? Minus 1. Okay, so I square value minus 1. Minus 1 into minus plus 1, same as it is. So now integral c z square minus 1 by a square minus b square, a minus b into a plus b, z minus I into z plus I. So now the points, what are the denominator, poles, what are the I comma minus I, whether they are inside or outside the circle, we have to see. That means make z minus I into z plus I equal to 0. So z equal to what are that? I comma minus I. Now you have to check this I comma minus I inside or outside the circle. So to do that, our circle is a mod z minus I equal to 1. So what I am doing is mod z minus I, we are calculating now. Okay. So now what is first z value? Z equal to I. That means I minus I is equal to 0. What is R value? 1. So is less than 1, which implies z equal to I inside circle. Next, z equal to minus I. Calculate mod z minus I value. So what is that? Minus I, z value minus I, minus I, minus I. That is modulus of minus 2i. What is value? Under root of minus 2 whole square. Okay, this will be it will be 2, that is 1.414, which is greater than 1. Our radius, what is the radius? 1. So you got mod z minus I value 1.414, which is greater than 1. That means z equal to minus I outside circle. So now z equal to I inside the circle, z equal to minus I outside the circle. So what we have to do means, which point is outside, the related factor you take into numerator. So z equal to, here z equal to minus a outside the circle means corresponding factor take minus a left side, z plus I factor. So this is z plus I factor you take numerator. So remember one more time, z equal to minus I outside the circle. When outside the circle, corresponding factor means take minus I left side, z plus I factor. This factor you take into numerator. So integral c z square minus 1 by z plus I whole divided by z minus I into dz. Okay, minus I outside, so corresponding factor z plus I into numerator. So now after that, let f of z equal to whatever the numerator is there, this is your f of z. F of z equal to z square minus 1 by z plus I. Okay, next a value. What is Cauchy's integral formula? Means integral c f of z by z minus a dz is equal to 2 pi I into f of a. This is Cauchy's integral formula. Cauchy's integral formula. So now f of z means numerator z square minus 1 by z plus I. A value means a equal to I. Z minus a value means I. Now calculate f of a. So in a z plus a, f of a means you have to calculate f of I. What is that value? I square minus 1 by I plus I. I square means minus 1. Minus 1 by I plus I, 2I. So minus 2 by 2I. This 2 get cancelled. So what is value? Minus 1 by I. Okay. If you multiply, divide with I. So it will get minus I by I square. That is minus I by, otherwise no need, put as it is, minus 1 by I. What is value? Minus 1 by I. Put as it is. This is your f of I value. Okay. By Cauchy's integral formula, so what is that? Integral c f of z by z minus a dz equal to 2 pi I times f of a. So f of z, what is f of z? Z square minus 1 by z plus I. Integral c z square minus 1 by z plus I divided by z minus a means a value how much? I into dz 2 pi I into a value I. So this is nothing but integral c z square minus 1 by z minus I into z plus I dz. 2 pi I into f of I. What is f of I value? Minus 1 by I. Minus 1 by I. Wait a minute. Minus 1 by I. This I get cancelled. So minus 2 pi. When I get cancelled, what is the value? Minus 2 pi. Integral c z square minus 1 by. When you multiply these two, again question, z square plus 1 dz equal to minus 2 pi. I did it detail. If you want, you can skip the steps. So this answer, z square minus 1 by z square plus 1 dz value minus 2 pi.